Let's look at the next scripture, Exodus chapter 19. Exodus chapter 19, verses 16 through 20. And we almost finished, guys.
Then it came to pass on the third day in the morning that there were thunderings and lightning and a thick cloud on the mountain. And the sound of the trumpet was very loud, so that all the people who were in the camp trembled. And Moses brought the people out of the camp to meet with God, and they stood at the foot of the mountain. Now, Mount Sinai was completely in smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire. Its smoke ascended like the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mountain quaked greatly. And when the blast of the trumpet sounded long and became loud and louder, Moses spoke, and God answered him by voice. Then the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai on the top of the mountain, and the Lord called Moses to the top of the mountain, and Moses went up.
Still in Exodus. So we're gonna leave from here, and we're gonna go forward to chapter 32. Still in Exodus. And then we're just gonna read the first 6 verses here. Somebody want to read those 6 verses to me?
Now, when the people saw that Moses delayed coming down from the mountain, the people gathered together in Aaron and said to him, "Come, make us gods that shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man who brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him." And Aaron said to them, "Break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters, and bring them to me." So all the people broke off the golden earrings which were in their eyes and brought them to Aaron. And he received the gold from their hand, and he fashioned it with an engraving tool and made a molded calf. Then they said, "This is your God, O Israel, that brought you out of the land of Egypt." So when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it, and Aaron made a proclamation and said, "Tomorrow is a feast to the Lord." Then they rose early on the next day, offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play.
Why can signs and wonders be the foundation of our faith?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things, but I think the one that occurs to me immediately is that people become insensitive to signs and wonders. Those people met with God on Mount Sinai. He was on God. The trumpet was sounding, there was thunder flashing. Even the elders went up and they sat in the presence of God and ate and drank. And a few chapters down, you'll read how they didn't put faith in God. They doubted God. Is God with us or not? And even these are the same, even these same people, after they saw the deliverance at the Red Sea, they saw Pharaoh's army and the horses drowned in the Red Sea. A little space on, and they were bothering, they were rebuking Moses because they didn't have food to eat or water to drink. They said they brought us into the wilderness for us and our cattle to die. And so I think people can become desensitized, to miracles and wonders. The scripture tells us that God went before them like a pillar of cloud in the day and a pillar of fire by night. That is enough, right? They became immune to it. Immune to it is nothing. I think the more miracles you see, the more you want to see, because you become desensitized to it. I think that's one thing. And so miracles, I think, do not build faith.
Well, I think that young lady just pretty much said it. I mean, these people saw, they saw the signs of God coming down on that mountain. They saw the smoke. They heard the voice of God. And then right after that, they just forgot all about that. And they just went and asked Aaron to build them a golden calf. So 40 days, was it 40 days and 40 nights? But
Yeah, I think
just
it's
about
they said after 40 days, yeah, they became
so
consistent.
just a little over a month, after seeing this, hearing the voice of God and seeing this, the fire of God coming down on that mountain. And just after a month, they went back. They turned back to their Egyptian ways and want to build a calf and all this stuff. So I'm not saying that signs and wonders from God, right? From God are not good things, but that can be the foundation of our faith, right? Can be the foundation of our faith.
Yeah, but not only that, if we had read a little further down from where they met with God at the foot of the mountain, you'll see that the people soon after that, they went to Moses and said, listen, from now on, you meet with God, right? You meet with God and then tell us what God says. We don't want to meet with God again, right? Because the presence of God frightened them. So Moses became the mediator between the people and God. They went to him, they said, no, we don't want to meet with God anymore. Yeah. And so I think signs and wonders to an extent could frighten people, scare them.
To all our loyal viewers, if you would like to be part of our Bible studies, please drop a comment and we will reach out to you. Have a blessed day.